Effortless English learning by Hira. Learn to speak English fluently.
Hello, welcome to mini story part 2. Evin, and at a video of Evin, you have saw the story of Evin, and there was incomplete video. You can complete that video here, and you can know what happened with Evin. And before diving, I will tell you just if it is a need, so listen this audio and video many time, once time, 2 time, 3 time in a day, at least a week. Then you will get understand, your mind will get developed, and it will be automatic. So let's get started and finish the incomplete video here. His final reason for practicing. His ultimate purpose is to swim from London to New York. Whose ultimate purpose is it? Evin, the spider. It's Evin ultimate purpose. So every day he goes to the pool, and every day he visualizes arriving in New York. Every day. Does he imagine himself arriving in New York? Yes, every day. He visualizes, he imagines himself arriving in New York. Every day. Does he see himself in his mind arriving in New York successfully? Yes, absolutely. He visualizes every day. He visualizes, he imagines, he sees every day. He visualizes himself arriving in New York. All his 8 legs swimming across the Atlantic, arriving in New York. What does he visualize? He visualizes arriving in New York City. How often does he visualize this? Every day. Every day. He visualizes arriving in New York. He sees it clearly, vividly in his head. Does he visualize vividly? Yes, he does. He visualizes vividly. He visualizes powerfully, clearly, and colorfully, vividly. How does he visualize? Vividly. He vividly sees himself arriving in New York City. Does he vividly imagine successfully? Oh yes, very clearly, very powerfully, very colorfully. He sees success. He imagines success. He vividly visualizes arriving in New York, and he practices every day. Where does he practice swimming every day? At the YMCA. Every day he practices swimming at the YMCA pool. Swimming every day. Swimming and visualizing swimming. And visualizing swimming and visualizing his season. His head arriving in New York, and he swim in the pool. Swim in the pool. Finally, the day comes. He jumps into the Atlantic, and he starts swimming. Swimming towards New York City. After 15 days, he is still swimming. Sharks try to attack him. He hits them with his leg and he escapes storms come, bad weather, ran. He continued to swim ultimately, and finally he arrives in New York City. He is successful. The mayor of New York City gives him the key to the city. They have a big parade for Evin to celebrate his success. What does Evin ultimately do? He ultimately is successful. He ultimately arrives in New York City. He ultimately swims from London to New York City. He finally swims from London to New York City. Who is ultimately successful? Evin. Evin the spider is ultimately successful. He has problems. He has difficulties. But finally, he is successful. That is the end of mini story for. Again, listen every day, 1 time, 2 time. It doesn't matter, as much as you can when you listen always. Have a strong posture, breathe deeply, smile and move as you listen. If you get tired, it's okay. It's normal. To get bored is also normal. Just change your posture, change your breathing, change your smile, move and then start again. Okay, I will see you next time. Enjoy. And thank you for watching my YouTube channels, and hit the bell icon, subscribe my YouTube channels. And once again I will tell you, listen many times. Believe me, repetition is the key to become a master. And amazing, whatever you have got in your life, you did multiple time, not 1 time, 2 time, multiple time you have done that. That's why that is you, and you're master of that. Thank you so much. Have a good day and take care. Let's meet in next video in mini story. Thank you.